I think Donald Trump is proof that the left should not hide when it comes to our positions on social issues. Because if you look at why Donald Trump won, one thing you'll notice is a lot of people did not really like his positions on social issues, didn't really understand them, didn't care about them, or actually thought that they were kind of icky and gross. But, well, Donald Trump's going to lower the price of eggs. Donald Trump's going to help the economy, so I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. So if you look at that, if you look at the fact that a not insignificant number of people who didn't even agree with Donald Trump on most things were willing to vote for him if it meant that he was going to lower prices, I think we can then look at the left and model something similar where, okay, the issue might not necessarily be that we are alienating people with progressive stances on social issues. The issue, in fact, might be that we just don't have a compelling enough economic message downstream from an insufficient economic agenda, right? Because if, like Trump, we were able to successfully convince people that we were going to really be good for them economically in a real material way that actually affects their lives, they probably wouldn't care too much about other things that we say. Because for Trump, a lot of people didn't really care too much about other things that they say. And I think that loops into the Democratic Party that really wanted to blame the progressives in the party and the social positions of the progressives in the party when trying to explain the election loss, right? Because I think that a lot of those people in the Democratic establishment are very corporatist and don't like the idea that this insufficient corporate-friendly economic policy is actually what's alienating people. So, oh, it must be that we care too much about trans people, right? And I think Zohran Mamdani is proof of this, because Zohran Mamdani got more votes in his primary than any candidate in New York history. And he did not hide from any of his social positions. He was open about them. He advocated policies relating to them. But he also successfully convinced the average New Yorker that he was going to help them with everyday kitchen table issues, to the point where, again, he had this incredible, literally unprecedented victory. So I think that us on the left should take a lesson from Donald Trump and decide that if we are able to convincingly persuade people that we are the answer for them economically, which might require kicking some people out of the party who are a little bit too compromised to come up with policies that fit that messaging, we can also own our morally correct issues that motivate the base of the party as well, like the progressive base of the party.